Hello, I'm Jackie. I'm one of the co-advisors for PTK on our Gloucester campus. Here with me today, I have Sam Bicking, our president for next year, as well as Ashton Palladino, our president from this past year. Today, we're going to be talking about a project, Honors in Action. Although I know what it is, Sam, could you kind of describe what Honors in Action is?
Sure. So Honors in Action is a research that Phi Theta Kappa chapters conduct each year with several goals in mind. So PTK chapters internationally research based on one of 7 themes with a chosen topic. This year we chose the theme Hairs of Our Ways and specifically researched the topic of stereotypes.
Ashton, why did PTK pick the stereotypes as your subject?
This was based on a lot of kind of debate and kind of reflecting, on the past year. So our main research was whether people were born criticizing others or if it was more of like a learned behavior, from other people or family members. So we really did pick this topic in sight of all the racial injustices going on, and we thought this was a very important topic. Me, my officer team, and actually our PTK community thought this topic was important to discuss because of everything that was happening.
And what did the research find?
Our research found that exposing stereotypes and prevention methods can be effective in the fight against stereotypes. However, it will take more than one society, group, or culture. So stereotypes will continue if action is not taken. So our chapter collaborated with others to produce our video and take action. As a society, we knew we had to start somewhere. So we made our impact with the hopes of prevention and the spread of awareness of stereotypes.
Awesome. So I know Sam just talked about action in Honors in Action. So how did we come up with the action for this project?
Yeah, so we needed to brainstorm something that everyone could access over a virtual world. And obviously it's very hard because this has never been done before. Honors in Action was always an in-person thing and it was never online. So instead of, brainstorming, we had multiple ideas, but we decided on a video because we could share this with everyone. And we thought it was the best option to reach as many people as possible.
Awesome. So part of the video that we did this year was different members of our PTK Alpha Psi Pi Society opening up about personal stereotypes. Sam, was it hard for you to open up about your own personal stereotype you've encountered?
So for some members, it was harder than others. So personally, it was not necessarily hard, more so that it was about identifying my own story enough to elaborate on the stereotypes against me. Because I knew the stereotypes, but it was queer putting them into words that felt genuine and did not make me sound as though I was still believing in those stereotypes. It took me years to learn I was none of those stereotypes that people were putting on me. So sharing made me think more about my growth. I was nervous that I would be judged and rather than accomplishing the goal. But I coped and grew to ignore it because I was motivated and had the support of my PTK family. And I could imagine that other chapter members probably felt the same way to some extent.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Overall, Ashton, as the PTK president from this past year, what do you hope that people who watch this video learn?
Sam talked a lot about, her stereotype and, how people judge her based upon that. And even my personal experience of how I dress very alternatively, a lot of people just think, I'm uneducated and, that my opinion doesn't matter because maybe I do drugs. Because a lot of, in movies and other things, a lot of alternatively dressed people get criticized and they're made to seem uneducated and they still live in their mom's basement, which is obviously not the case for me. So for me, it was important that people learn to stop judging people on their looks because you never know the actual person just because of how they look. Because in honesty, me, dressing like that, that's just what I like to look like. That's how I want to present myself to other people because that's just the style I like. And I feel like that has nothing to do with my character or, my education level. And I think, personally, that's what I wanted people to get out of the video. And I feel as though we did a good job with that with everyone. So
I 100% agree. And also, even today, you're a little bit of alternative dressing, and I also see those medals hanging around your neck. So there you go, defying it again. Looking at next year, I know, Sam, you are the selected president, which is great. Is Honors in Action something that will continue with PTK? Is it something that other students could be a part of?
Yes, we will have an Honors in Action next year, and we encourage others to join as we embark on another research endeavor.
Awesome. Thank you both for sitting with me today. And I do just want to throw a shout out that this year at regionals, our Honors in Action project did get regionally recognized, which is a huge accomplishment for our chapter. So thank you both, and for continued success. I'm looking forward to next year.
Yes, thank you so much, Jackie. It's a pleasure to be here.